Good evening. The makers of the new Rinso bring you the Amos and Andy Show with their guest tonight, Mr. Robert Benchley. The Kingfish is apparently confronted with a domestic problem because with his friend Andy, he has gone to call on that eminent authority on domestic relations and the author of that well-known book, Harmony in Marriage, Robert Benchley. The boys are at Mr. Benchley's office now to discuss the Kingfish's problem.
Well, I certainly be glad to help you if I can.
Yeah, you see, my friend here, the Kingfish, kind of got himself in a jam with his wife, and we counting on you to unjam him.
Yeah, so you see, I figured that you was the expert on this stuff on account of the books you done writ, and maybe you could help me.
Yes, you understand, of course, that marital problems are nothing unusual, that they must be dealt with in the abstract.
That's the only way to deal with them, all right, yeah.
Well, you see, marriage is a lot different than living life as an individual. In marriage, we have two great forces. Isn't that right?
Well, in my case, Mr. Bentley, it's just one great force and one guy getting pushed around. That's it.
Yeah, he's right about that, Mr. Benchley. When I goes up there to his house, it always reminds me of a butterfly fighting a P-38.
Not a butterfly. That's what.
Well, that certainly isn't right. But as I said before, to analyze marriage properly, we must look upon it in the abstract.
Yeah.
I like to picture marriage as a beautiful stream. First, it is two small brooks, each flowing its own way, calmly, serenely. Suddenly they meet. They join, they flow as one through woodland glades of happiness, peace, and contentment.
Kingfish, when is we going to take our vacation?
Quiet, Andy. Be quiet there. Can't you see we're abstracting here? Go on, Mr. Benchley. Don't pay no attention to him. He's ignorant.
Well, of course, you understand that I'm just using all of this as a figure of speech. Actually, there is no woodland glade, there is no valley, there is no stream.
There ain't?
No.
We sure went a long way without getting no place.
I see that perhaps we'd better approach this matter in the concrete. Tell me this. Has your marital trouble been of long standing?
Well, I don't know about her, but I've been standing as long as I can. I can't...
Kingfish, why don't you tell me the whole story?
Yeah, I guess that's the best way.
Yeah, and give me all the details. Everything that led up to the trouble.
Yeah, well, the whole thing started when I decided to go into business. I come to see Andy in his office one day. Amos was there, too. And I said to him, "Oh, come in, Kingfish."
Yeah, how is he, Kingfish?
Hello there, boys. Say, Andy, is you doing anything in particular today?
No, I ain't.
You want to go into business?
Well, if the proposition is attractive enough, I might consider it.
Oh, it's attractive, all right. It's the laundry business. You see, on account of the shortage of manpower and woman power and every other kind of power, the laundress is having a little trouble keeping up their production. Yeah, I guess they is doing the best they can. You know, I was talking to that fella that down the street that runs the Bonton Laundry, and what he wanted to do is to farm out some of the work. In other words, he'd like to turn over some of the laundry work to us. Now, we could wash it and iron it and return it to him. We would be what you would call a subsidiary of the main thing.
Sub what?
Subsidiary.
Yeah, well, that sounds good, all right, but we ain't going to do no washing or ironing, is we?
Oh, no. We get Lightning to do it. You see, what we do, we make him our own personal subsidiary.
Yeah, well, suppose Lightning don't want to do it.
Oh, then he can get somebody else to do it. That way, the real work can be done by a subsidiary of a subsidiary of the subsidiary, you see. Oh, this is big business, all right. Yeah, well, I know Lightning got a washing machine over there, if that's what you're counting on. Oh, yeah, we figuring on using that, all right. Yeah, well, I think I'll run along, fella.
Yeah,
okay, Amos, say, by the way, on the way home, would you mind stopping in at Lightning's house and tell him to wait there and get his washing machine ready? We coming over to see him. All right, I'll do that.
Yeah, so long. Yeah, this is going to be a great business, all right, Kingfish. Say, is it all right if I kind of mentions it to my gal that I going to be a subsidiary?
Oh, no, Andy, you can't say nothing about it yet. You see, the first bundle they gives us is going to be sort of a sample bundle to see how we does with it. The laundress is careful about clothes. Yeah, they want to make sure that we turns out a good job before they closes the deal.
Oh, we got to make good, huh?
Yeah.
Well, listen, this is a pretty safe thing to put my money in, ain't it?
Oh, this is safe and sound, Andy.
Yeah, well, that's good. Because I'd hate to wind up losing my shirt in my own laundry.
Yeah. Turn it off, Leighton. Turn it off. That machine ain't working right.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, something's wrong with it. It's splashing all over you, Lightning.
Yeah, sir. This job of being a subsidiary sure do get you wet, don't it?
Tell you what to do. We'll scoop a couple of scoops of water out there, Leighton, and we'll try it again.
Yeah, sir.
Oh, by the way, Leighton, we don't want you to say nothing to nobody about us being in the laundry business yet. You see, this is a sample bundle we got here, and we got to see how it come out first.
Yeah, sir.
Now, you sure you understands now, Leighton? Now, tell me, what is you going to say if somebody asks you what you was doing?
I just gonna play dumb.
All right, that's enough water out. Turn it on now. We'll try it again.
Yeah.
Now, we'll just put this lady's shirtwaist in there and see how it works.
Yeah, go ahead, put it in.
There you is.
Hey, what's happened here?
Yeah, where's the shirtwaist?
I don't know, but I see some buttons flashing around in there.
Look, it's getting ripped to pieces. Turn it off, Leighton. Pull the switch. Stop the thing, Leighton, quick.
Yeah. Now, look at there. Lightning, you is responsible.
Get the shirtwaist out there, Leighton.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Here's a little piece of sleeve I got here.
Did you say peace?
Yeah, sir.
That's all I want to know. In case anybody is looking for Subsidiary Brown, tell him he done left town.
So you see, Mr. Benchley, when we finally got all the pieces of that shirtwaist out of the machine, it looked like a big jigsaw puzzle.
It sure did.
Well, now, look, gentlemen, I can see very well why you might be worried about the shirtwaist. In fact, you got me worried about it myself, and I hardly know you. But after all, you came to me on a problem of domestic felicity, which is my line. Now, I have a colleague down the street. As a matter of fact, he's right here in this same building on the 9th floor, room 907. And he has made a study of shirtwaist problems.
Yeah, well, you ain't heard us out yet, though, Mr. Benchley.
I'm sure I haven't. But just what exactly has all this to do with your marital problem?
Oh, we get into that. You see, we didn't want the laundry to know that we done such a bad job.
So what did you do?
Well, we pieced the pieces of the shirtwaist together the best we could so we could tell what size it was, and then we went down to the latest shirtwaist department at the Globe Department Store to get another one.
We want something in a nice shirtwaist, miss.
Well, we have some very pretty ones. Did you have anything particular in mind?
Yeah, we seed one that's got, it's a lot like the one we wants to get if we could know.
Well, what is it like?
As I remember it, there was some junk on the collar, and then there was some stuff down the front, and then there was some more junk on the cuffs, and then there was some stuff on the sleeves. Has you got one like that?
Well, now, tell me, was it ruffled down the front?
Well, it was when we got through with it, yeah.
Well, let me show you a blouse here.
Yeah.
This is our most popular model. Was it anything like this?
Hey, look, Andy. That's just about like it, ain't it?
Yeah, that looks exactly like it. Yeah, we'll take one of them, miss.
All right. What size?
Well, now, that's where we got a snag. We don't know exactly what the size is.
Well, is she large or small?
Well, as near as we can figure it out, she ain't in the horse class. On the other hand, she ain't exactly no Shetland pony.
Well, from what you say, I would judge that she would take about a 32.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. That can't be right. No. Look how big I is, and all I take is a 16.
Well, the sizes run different for women. Now, let me show you a 32.
This new helper's a mess, ain't it?
Yeah, the one.
Now, this is a 32.
Yeah. This look all right to me. We'll take this one, miss.
Well, shall I send it out to your home?
No, I'll take it right along with me. Don't send it to my home. No. You see, this ain't for my wife. This is for some other woman. Hello, Sarah. I didn't see you standing there.
Hello, Kingfish. Hello, Andy.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Don't mind me. I just happened to be in the store browsing around. I tell you, I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, tell me, Sarah. I was all ears.
Well, when I was in the Globe department store today, I seen George Kingfish Stevens buying a blouse. And I heard him tell the salesgirl that it was not for his wife, but another woman.
Oh! Just a manicure today, Miss Van Poet, or did you want your hair done, too?
I'll take the whole Friday special, Phoebe. A married woman can't take no chances these days.
Well, what you mean?
Why, ain't you heard? George Kingfish Stevens is chasing a size 32 woman.
That's the way it always seems to go, Sapphire. The wife is the last one to know.
Sarah, if you know anything, it's your duty to tell me. What is they saying about Kingfish and me?
I'll tell you, Sapphire, but remember, you dragged it out of me. I seen your husband buy a shirtwaist in the Globe department store, and he told the clerk it was not for his wife, but for another woman.
You heard him say that?
With my own ears. Where you going, Sapphire?
Home, to Pat. I'm leaving that woman chaser this very day.
Well, the Kingfish's wife has moved out. Right now we find him and Andy again consulting that master of marital problems, Mr. Robert Benchley.
So you see, Mr. Benchley, my wife done left me. I didn't know where she went or where to get in touch with her.
Well, she certainly should have given you an opportunity to explain everything.
Well, she is like that. She flies off the handle.
Well, in dealing with a marital problem such as this, the important thing is to know the type of woman you're dealing with.
Yeah.
As you probably know, there are several different types of women who enter into matrimony. For instance, there's the who wants to be an old maid, or he may not be so hot, but I just mustn't be too choosy, look what mother wound up with type. This is not really a marriage, but a bringing together of two ration books.
Yeah, sir, I see what you mean.
And, of course, there's the jealous type, popularly known as the what has she got that I haven't got, and where can I get a hold of it after she's through with it type. This is the sort of woman who marries a man for what he is, rich.
Yeah. I know the type you mean.
But you see, Mr. Benchley, what I want to tell you...
And then, of course, there's the with my clothes and figure, how can he resist me, or type. In the usual marriage, a husband is taken for better or worse. This girl doesn't care what she takes him for as long as she takes him.
Yeah, well, all that's good stuff, Miss Benchley, but what we know is what type my wife is, you see. She is the pack up and move out type. But there's a lot more to this story that I got to tell you yet.
Oh, well, of course. Now, go on with your story.
Yeah, well, I finally found out that my wife was staying with a friend, so I went up there to see her and tell her the whole thing that happened, because we went to the laundry business. I wanted her to know that, and I was just getting a new shirtwaist at the store for the one I ripped in the washing machine. Won't you listen to me, honey, and let me explain the thing to you?
George Stevens, I ain't interested in nothing you got to say. We is through.
Oh, honey, I ain't never looked at another woman. Believe me, honey, you is the light of my life. You is the sunshine of my life.
Not no more, I ain't. This is the eclipse.
Oh, honey, you can't do this to me.
Oh, I can't? Well, for your information, I is going to have this marriage annulled.
After 17 years? Look, honey, they don't null them after that long a time. You getting into the Supreme Court stuff there.
You just wait and see. I ain't only nulling it, I'm voiding it, too. I ain't going to live with no husband that showers his affections on some other woman.
Oh, I keep telling you, honey, there ain't no other woman. Oh, sweetheart, think what you're doing here.